Next, we're going to be making the color yellow-green. In our experiments, we learned how to mix yellow and blue to make green. We mixed equal parts yellow and equal parts blue, and that made green. But we want yellow-green. The word yellow comes first in the word, meaning that it is closer to the yellow. We're going to use mostly yellow and just a tiny bit of blue. This is where we mixed our yellow-green before, but these were warm colors. Mostly yellow. Now, I'm going to make more paint than I did before, and a little bit of blue. See how strong that blue is? Figure eights. All right, let's compare this color to the hue we're going for on our color wheel. Alrighty, let's try this again. So I had to mix up a new color. So I'm going to go ahead and paint on my new color. Oop. And that, does that look like yellow green? Looks more like green to me. We need more yellow. Let's try this out. Much better. Scraping this off, we're going to add white. Adding some more white. All right, that one needs to be lighter. Look on my color wheel. In order to make the tone, I need to see what's directly across from the color on the color wheel. What I find is red-violet. So I'm going to mix red-violet. To mix red-violet, we're going to mix blue and red together. But because red comes first, it's going to have more red and just a tiny bit of blue. Okay. All right, now we're going to try and make this tone of green darker. All right, so we're going to add a little bit of this red-violet. Still didn't make quite enough to have a full coverage. Finally. All right, we're going to make it a little bit darker. See if we can make it a little darker without turning it brown. Still needs to look clearly green. Sorry, yellow-green. If I put the paint on while it's still wet, I can do a technique which is called wet on wet, and it'll mix. Just need to be careful to lay it on top so I'm not digging in. I'm barely touching the canvas.